Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News and Rumors. I'm your host, Mr. Brandon Hodge. So this video is brought to you by SeatGeek. So if you guys are looking for tickets for any event in the entire world, it doesn't even have to be related to wrestling, use SeatGeek, use coupon code Hodge, and save yourselves $20 off of your tickets. So ladies and gentlemen, I don't got too much chit-chat to do, so we're going to jump into the show, this news and rumor show with the first news story of the day, which is going to be about Cody Rhodes. Let's put up the picture from last night, because the guy is crazy. He is crazy. He's lost it. He's wrestling like this. He has torn his pectoral muscle off of his bone, and he's still wrestling. What is wrong with this guy? So basically, the confirmed news story I have about this for you guys is after Hell in a Cell went off of the air. If you weren't at the arena or you didn't see it on social media, you may not know about this. Cody Rhodes cut a promo and basically apologized that he was injured going into this match, and also said that no one made him do this match. This was entirely his decision to do this match. It was completely on him, that he wanted to do this with this injury. He was able to do it. That was the decision. No one pushed him into doing it, so he just wanted to make that clear. But yeah, Cody Rhodes is crazy. He's a crazy man. We'll talk more about his injury here in the rumor about this video. But yeah, Cody Rhodes, crazy, very intense match last night. Going to go down as one of the greatest matches, Hell in a Cell matches ever, one of them, and that was just really, really great. But yeah, I give that a good thumbs up for that match. I don't know about you guys. The next news story is actually the final confirmed news story before we're talking about some rumors. This one is about the Super Cena. Mr. John Cena himself wearing his t-shirt today. It's Cena month after all, right? So John Cena is teasing, I guess, a return. Some people are trying to take it. So John Cena has his Instagram, right? He's always posting crazy stuff on his Instagram, teasing people, messing with people, post just weird stuff sometimes. But he actually posted a picture from the WWE. I was actually there in the live crowd when this happened, so that was a cool picture for him to post. I'm like, hey, I was actually there for that. That was cool. But basically, it's when Kevin Owens made his main roster debut, and Cena was the United States champion. He did the U.S. Open Challenge, and then basically Kevin Owens stomped on the United States Championship because he's Canadian or whatever, and that was the picture he posted. Was Kevin Owens' boot on the United States Championship? So in my mind, I'm like, okay, if he's teasing anything for wrestling, is he teasing like he's coming for Kevin Owens, since Kevin Owens doesn't have anything around going on right now? But I guess people are taking this the other way. They're taking it for the United States Championship that is under his foot. They're taking it that Cena's coming for Austin Theory for the United States Championship. I don't really know. All I know is Cena's kind of teasing around. I don't know what his schedule's like. I know he has a lot of movies and film obligations right now. If anything opens back up, he will be returning to the WWE, but I don't know if it's going to be anytime soon. He will return to the WWE at some point. I just don't know when that some point is. But Cena teasing a little bit and messes with people, and take it how you will. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so that's actually the only confirmed news stories that I talked to you guys about today. So go ahead and get your juice boxes out. Get your juice boxes ready, because ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to talk about some juicy rumors. The first rumor we're going to talk about today is about Miss Lacey Evans. So Lacey Evans is now on SmackDown. So she was on SmackDown when she returned from her pregnancy. Then they put her on Raw, and now they put her back on SmackDown. She was babyface, and then they talked about turning her heel, then babyface again, and now they've changed again that they're turning her heel. So she's still going to be running with this babyface gimmick for a little bit. If you saw SmackDown this past week, you know what I'm talking about. They're running with this whole, like, trying to give them like a story that a lot of viewers can relate to or something like that. That she's been through some stuff and you can relate to it or whatever, and that makes her great or whatever. That's kind of the route they're going, which I'm not the biggest fan of doing that, but it works. But Lacey Evans is actually be turning heel. She's not going to be keeping this gimmick. She's going to be turning off of it, and the plan is still to have her heel. Of course, things change all the time in the world of wrestling, so that could not be the case even by the time this video goes up. But as the time of this recording, the plan is to turn her heel still and to still keep her on SmackDown. Alright, the next rumor is about the boss's daughter. This is about Stephanie McMahon. Now, Stephanie McMahon has stepped down from her position at the WWE for a little while. She said she had some other stuff to focus on, mostly family stuff like that, which is completely fine and understandable. But since she's left that position, the high-up executive position at the WWE, apparently a lot of higher-up people who on that level have been talking quite badly about her performance at that level, and it doesn't look like she might not be returning. Like she might not be returning that position, and I don't think that's really necessarily to do with them talking badly about her. I think it's more to do with things that are going on in her life outside of the thing, and I don't know the personal thing. And personally, I'm someone who likes to just step away from the personal thing. Like, sure, we talk about rumors here, but it's related to like the product. It's not related to anybody's personal life. But basically, Stephanie may not be coming back to the position. Of course, her husband, Triple H, has stepped down from his position due to his heart attack, and he will not be returning to that position. He has to have a less stressful position now. So Stephanie probably won't be returning either, which is really crazy to think about. Because think about the top people. You have Vince McMahon, you have Stephanie McMahon, and you have Triple H. Out of those three people, who do you think would be the last one standing? I didn't think it would be Vince. I mean, I should have known it was Vince. I mean, it's Vince McMahon after all. The dude is getting up there in the years. He's like, what, 76 years old or something like that. I mean, WrestleMania kind of proved, yeah, this guy's just not like a normal 76-year-old, which we already knew that. But basically, yeah, Vince is the last one of those three up there still making executive decisions or in a high up position. So Vince is the last one. He's the last one standing up there. And we'll see what happens. We'll see if Stephanie or Triple H ever return to a higher up position. But as of right now, the positions they had are being filled by other people, and they probably won't be returning to those positions, at least not anytime soon. So Stephanie McMahon is no longer up there, and Triple H is no longer up there. It's just a Vince McMahon show now. All right, the next rumor. The next rumor is about Bray Wyatt, also known as The Fiend, formerly known as Bray Wyatt, formerly known as The Fiend, whatever. So basically, there's been a lot of rumors about Bray Wyatt. A lot of people were expecting him last night. I, for one, I was starting to believe it. I was starting to buy into it. I was starting to believe Bray Wyatt was returning in the Hell in a Cell show last night, but it simply did not happen. Bray Wyatt was teasing a little bit on Twitter, got some people really hyped up. He started trending all over Twitter, then these rumors started up, and there was no truth to them whatsoever. He had not talked to the WWE. WWE had not talked to him. Bray Wyatt is not going to be returning, at least not right now, to the WWE. Could happen in the future. Probably will happen in the future. But Bray Wyatt, yeah, not the Hell in a Cell. That's pretty much how that all started. He just started teasing on Twitter, changed his Twitter name back to just put Wyatt on the thing, and it's just like crazy. So we'll wait and see where that goes. But Bray Wyatt is not returning to the WWE, at least not right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final news. This is the final rumor. This is the final thing I'll be talking about inside this episode of WWE News Rumors. This is about Cody Rhodes. So Cody Rhodes is massively injured. So apparently it was pretty legit when they said his pec muscle has been torn off of the bone, and that's why you saw Rollins doing so much crazy stuff. He still took care of him, but it was still like a thing of knowing, like, yeah, it's injured, it's really messed up, and it's really hard to mess it up even more. And probably you can't mess it up much more than it already is. Like, it's damaged all to hell, and it's going to be a pain and long recovery process as it is, so you can't really do too much damage just having that match, just doing it. So Cody Rhodes, here's the thing, he's having to have surgery for it, which was quite obvious by the severity of the way it looks. I mean, most of it, I would say, I don't even know, I can't say if it looks worse than it is, or if it's about equal, I don't even know. I just know that's mostly, I guess, like the inflammatory blood, like pooling and stuff like that. But that's not like his actual like damaged areas. I think it's much smaller. I think it's spread out a little further than it actually is. But anyway, nonetheless, this is very severe. This is very severe. So he has to have surgery. He's having surgery this Thursday, apparently, is the scheduled surgery date. And he has to recover after that surgery. And Cody Rhodes is going to be gone for the average recovery for a pec muscle, like, tore off the bone, repaired, is like 4 to 6 months for recovery time. Which means he will be missing Money in the Bank. He will be missing SummerSlam. He's going to be missing all the shows this summer, probably this fall as well. And we could hope for a return, I don't know if we could do Rumble, but hopefully by WrestleMania. He could heal fast, we don't really know. Just don't want to push your luck with that kind of thing. But we do know Cody will not be the poster child like he was for these summer shows that we were thinking, like he was the main draw or whatever. He's not it. He can't be it. He's gone. They're going to have to bring back Roman, or they're going to have to figure out something else out. Roman's still supposed to wrestle a few shows. I know he's still going to be at SummerSlam. I don't know about Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank was like Cody's was like the center face of the poster. So we will see who they're pushing now that Cody is going to be out for literally half a year. So we'll just have to wait and see. But he's having the surgery this Thursday. I wish him all the best. It was a hell of a match last night. I really enjoyed watching it. I'm sure mostly every single person on this planet who got the chance to watch that match really enjoyed it. Was really shocked by the way he looked and what he was able to do in that match. But let me know your thoughts about that in the comments. But Cody Rhodes will be gone pretty much for half a year. So we can just wish him the best in his recovery and just try to do what we can while he's gone. So we'll see where they go with that. But they got to make some very high profile, like, company changing decisions like right now about what they're doing this whole summer and this fall. We got the next big pay-per-view SummerSlam coming up, and they really got to figure out what they're doing. I think Roman's going to be fine for that, but they figure out for like Money in the Bank and other stuff. So we'll just have to wait and see. A very unfortunate situation here, but things happen in the professional wrestling business. Injuries happen. And it's just unfortunately part of it. So there you guys have it. That's going to do it for this episode of WWE News Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I am your king of vlog style, Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.